It is Ryan Cameron Uncensored. Kountry Wayne in the studio,
One
baby.
time.
What's up, baby?
How you doing?
I feel good sitting here, man. You know, I'm a big fan of you, bro.
I appreciate you, man. I'm a big fan of yours, too.
Yeah.
Listen, I want to say this. First of all, man, your climb has been nothing short of phenomenal.
Appreciate it.
And the fact that, you know, people always say they got out the mud, but you really did. I mean, with the skits and you put so many people on, which I want to say congratulations on that because
Thanks, man.
You support everybody, but a lot of people you helped their star shine bright, which has always been my thing, man. How does it feel to say, you know what, I put myself on, but you put some other people on too, bro?
Man, it feel good. You know, that's the most fulfilling thing when you see your success, you know, touching others.
Yeah.
So that makes you feel, you know, you get addicted to that, man. You know what? That's what life about.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and so when you was doing the skits on IG, and then where did you move it to, and like how did that happen where you started doing it on another platform, and how's that been working out?
I was doing it during the pandemic. I was on Facebook,
Yeah.
Instagram, and YouTube.
Okay.
But Instagram stopped paying.
So how they just one day were like, the check stopped coming?
No, they told us. Because they tried the in-stream ad program.
Okay.
Because what they want everybody to do what Kountry Wayne doing.
Right.
So they was hoping people was doing what I was doing because they wanted to turn IG to like TV. They wanted to turn the internet into TV.
Okay.
So it's gonna be more advertisement dollars. But people kept putting up reels and pictures, and they like, all right, well, we getting rid of the program.
Right.
But so I still stayed on Facebook and YouTube. But I had kind of seen what they was trying to do without them telling me. I was like, they trying to turn their internet into television because they got the eyeballs. So I got off Instagram because they stopped paying. But they took care of me, though. They paid me for I think they paid me for 6 months of what I was making.
Yeah.
Even when I wasn't posting.
Really?
Yeah, I wasn't
It's
even
like a
posting. no more.
severance.
Yep, like this program about to end. But nobody wasn't doing it. And they wanted me and other creators to do it. So everybody started doing it.
So you got the King of Hearts tour. It started off in Houston. How did the partnership with Live Nation, how did that come about? Did they approach you and like, hey, man, let's go down the road? What we doing?
Yeah, 2022, I was on a package show. And, you know, it was the politics of the package shows. And I'm like, hey, man, I go out here and do my own thing. They were like, man, can't no comedian sell no tickets by themselves, especially with the black market. Because you competing with package shows and R&B concerts.
Yeah.
So, and all the people who was able to do it was Cat Williams, Kevin Hart, and Mike Epps done it before. So I was like, man, I'm going to go out here and do my own thing in theaters. And I was able to be successful 2022, 2023, and here we are 2024. So that's how I partnered up with Live Nation.
So how long have you just been on the road? Has it been like a consistent thing or you take breaks?
Nah, I've been on the road since 2016, and I didn't get off until the pandemic doing that stretch, and I got back on as soon as the pandemic was over. But I've been consistently on the road 15, 16 until now.
Wow. Let's talk about the Netflix special, man.
Yeah.
I mean, you debuted in September. It was #1.
For sure.
You know, I watched it a couple of times.
Appreciate it, man.
Yeah, the thing that I like about you, man, is you so quick.
Yeah.
You know, do you remember because I remember, you know, when I saw you on Club Shay Shay and you talk about, like, I was always a class clown, you know, and they would tell me, Ryan, if you just wait, you know, wait till Friday
Right.
and let me get the lessons out the way, then I'll let you do your thing. How were you in school, bro?
Oh, I was a guy. I was the disturbance to the class, but it was always because I was think and say the stuff that the teacher of nobody's not thinking, but know it's true.
Right.
So I'm gonna call it out. That piece of thing that's missing that everybody they scared to think, but they know in their heart. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it, and I'm gonna say it in a way. And when you say that, it's gonna be funny anyway because it's shocking.
Right.
So you don't even have to put no sauce on it.
Okay.
Yeah. So I always was that person, man, that'll speak up, and I made everybody laugh. I don't care what people say.
Yeah.
So that's funny to people off the rip because they could tell what I said. I don't care about the consequences.
Okay.
And I speak the truth.
So with the King of Hearts tour, you going all over the place, New
Yeah.
York, Detroit. Do you have to change things up in the different markets? Like when you go on stage, New York, yeah, and then you just go with your Detroit, what up though? And then you just go with your stuff. Like, how's it work out?
No, not with me because I'm everybody's cousin.
Yeah.
So like everybody the same. Every crowd I go to, bro, it's the same people. I got a black audience. It's the same people everywhere. It don't matter if you're in Detroit, or Atlanta, New York. The same kind of people that come see me is the people you played with when we was at grandma's house, or your cousin, your spades, cookouts. That's who Kountry Wayne is. So I don't got to switch because, man, the culture, man, they there, and it's the real one. It's not the ones that have been altered by the trends out here.
Now you touched on it because I saw you when you commented on somebody else's comment on Shay Shay, and contrary to the usual Wayne, you went off.
Yeah, I went off.
You went off. You was pretty upset because you were like, "Why you got your name in my mouth?" Like, what was it about that made you say, "Man, let me go on and address this"? Because you're not to cut you off, but your personality and your fame is big enough where you could have just let it lie. Like, what was it that made you say, "Man, let me say something about this"?
For one, I did it for my sons. Because I'm a good-hearted person, and I see my sons sometimes they let people they don't understand because they got good hearts too.
Right.
So I'm telling Jesus flipped them tables.
Yeah, he did.
So and I rep Jesus, and I'm telling a lot of people like, bro, you still don't let nobody play with you. Okay. So I'm like, at a certain point, everybody get a grace period, but at a certain point, man, you got to, because a lot of people in church just praying, but they don't want to put in that work. So I'm standing up. I wasn't doing that for me because I'm good. Them people ain't on my level. But I did it for the people who follow me to let them know, man, just because you believe in Jesus and all that, man, do not let nobody play with you.
Right.
And you got to speak up sometime. That's
go.
it. Can't play with your name because they're my brand. That's how my kids eat. So if you saying all that on the internet, even if it ain't true, I'm going to address it because this the real Dwayne anyway. This Dwayne Coley. This ain't Kountry Wayne.
And you let them know that it was a difference.
It's a difference.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kountry Wayne who the world got to meet.
Right.
But Dwayne Coley created Kountry Wayne.
Yeah.
So this who I always been. My family know I'm like this. Everybody know I'm like this. Man, I don't play. That's why you don't see me playing online or going at nobody because when I'm at my shows, I don't pick on nobody because I don't play like that.
Yeah, when people do that, it's almost like, you got too many jokes to tell.
Yo, I got too much to talk about.
To go out, hey, man, look coming in late,
Exactly.
Yeah, I understand that.
Yeah, so that's what it is, man, and I ain't playing.
We got more with Kountry Wayne when we come back. Ryan Cameron Uncensored. Kountry Wayne is performing. He's in Atlanta. He's all around the country. Netflix is still streaming. He's, quite a force, man, for the culture, man. And we appreciate the fact that, you start off with the Jesus popping and with so many people going away from the anointing, you show so many ways of how your blessings by taking care of your family, taking care of the baby mamas and all these other things that you do that, you like the joy of giving as well.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about that,
man. That's what it said in the Bible, bro. I done read that Bible 9 times. I'm on my 9th trip right now from beginning to end. I started 2012.
Yeah.
And that's what he did. And I practiced that and I seen it work in my life. Jesus was a giver of the people who worked for him or who was around him. And I'm so happy that it's showing through my life. The people that watch me be like, man, if Jesus ain't real, it might be. But it's working, man. And it's working in a way that I never got a check yet from the world. Okay. Everything has been created through my work.
Yeah.
I haven't got no big deal. You know, I just, so it's definitely working for me. And that's what I'm more boastful about. He said you could boast only in my name.
Yeah, because you talk about, not getting the scripts and you do so many things that you've done on your own. Is you feel like, Hollywood has still overlooked your gift?
Nah, they ain't overlooked my gift, but sometimes they don't deal with people like me who got sense. It's like they can see you coming. It's like, that ain't gonna work. So they deal with me. I ain't gonna lie. Every studio rock with me, everybody I meet with, they love me.
Yeah.
And I get my deals done, but my deals just gonna be a little different because I came to the table with my own food. Because Jesus, that's how he seen y'all. When people go with nothing sometimes and they come out there, look what I got. I'm like, ew, what you did to get that?
Right.
So I think people forget, and it's okay to work jobs or throw parties, everything I did while I was coming in this game. But you go straight out there without your own plate, bro. They gonna get you. And it ain't right.
Right.
But that's how the world been. Who gonna give you a good deal? No company is gonna get a deal in their favor.
Always.
It take a special kind of person to give you a deal in your favor. But if you favor by the one who make the sky blue and the wind blow, I ain't worried because my daddy owned the world. So I ask people, I said, if your daddy got $1 billion, would you ever worry about money? If God your daddy, he got more than that.
Right.
So I ain't worried. Whatever I don't got, it's a reason because he know I'm gonna mess up. And whatever I got coming, nobody can't stop it anyway. So I got a different spirit. And whatever I didn't get from Hollywood, I wasn't supposed to get because the position I'm in now is the best position. I couldn't imagine this because I'm able to really fund my own stuff and get more to back end. And put out good content, and I wouldn't ask for no other way.
I got to tell you, I was a big fan of the show you and Kim Whitley
did.
What was it? It was like the America's Funniest Home Videos.
Yeah,
you were great in that. Yo.
Thanks, man.
What's going? Is there a new season? What's going on with that?
I don't know. They did that during the pandemic. It was me and Kim Whitley. And,
but they were showing the way after the pandemic.
Yeah, they sure was. I seen some ads go through it too. I seen some commercials because it was supposed to be on the app, but I don't know how I made it to the network.
It made it to the network.
And I see some good commercials. I called my lawyer immediately. I was like, hey, I said, I got some checks coming because of this. I had him call SAG and everything.
Yep. Yeah, but it was a great show. But you did a great job.
Thanks, man. For sure.
We got more with Kountry Wayne when we come back. Brian Cameron Uncensored. Kountry Wayne is in the studio. We're just talking about, man, just his walk. For a lot of people out there, they see you, but they've been church hurt.
Yeah.
They want to come back, but it's something that's holding them back. What would you say to those people that, I was reading something the other day. We hadn't talked about it on the show. I ain't told you this, Ray. They was like a percentage of so many young people, because of the way that they feel, and it's probably my kids and our kids' ages, they don't want to go to church because they feel like they are being mistreated with the LGBTQ community, the traditional church. Mm-hmm. And so they don't even want to be identified with any of that. For people who are saying, you know what, I love what Wayne is saying, but I've been church hurt, what would you say to those people, man?
Well, the temple is the church anyway, because I haven't been in church in a while.
Yeah.
But so that's the first thing. You don't go, when we go to a bad restaurant, we get our arteries hurt. So it hurt. You know what I mean? But you go to church for that hit.
Right.
It give the one thing about the church, it might not be perfect, but at least they still keeping something about Jesus in there. So the message is coming from, that's what you go for. People gonna judge you no matter where you go. Mm-hmm. So I just think, man, the church is the last thing. I don't even go to church. I read the Bible on myself, but I still think it's a good thing for people to go to. 'Cause at least you get that hit for the week.
Right.
You're gonna feel that moment. You're gonna feel that feeling. Just like when you go to the club, you're going there for a feeling. So I just think if you go to the club, you get hurt with a 9mm.
Right.
So the church, it's a lot of things in there, but I just think, hey man, at least they talking about Jesus.
Right.
And the world ain't talking about it no more. So at least you got a conversation. So you gotta take the good with the bad, man.
When a person walks out of a Kountry Wayne show, how do you want them to feel?
Man, I want them to feel like, man, life ain't as serious as you think. Like all the extra stuff.
Right.
I want you to feel like, man, let me love my family. Let me love and laugh with each other, man. I don't want people to go out there and thinking about everything people think about, because life ain't that serious, bro. If you ain't got that money for that bill, you just ain't got it. You got to go try your best.
That's how I feel.
But you can't be stressing about no relationship.
Yeah.
So I want people to really want to lead them. Like, man, me get closer to God, bro, the real way. Not be perfect, because Solomon said in the Bible, man, he had more wisdom than everybody. Man, you can't be perfect. We're not meant to be.
You are A1 as a content creator, and I was watching you in Club Shay Shay, and what is one of the major lessons you can tell somebody who's creating content? Because you go straight, no edits, no nothing. And how does that work out for your team?
It worked out good, because now, shoot, I drop 13 new videos a day, 3 minutes or better. And I've taught them how to do it, so I don't even do it anymore. I only do one. My team is doing that, and I pay them to do it. I pay the actors and producers, but the way I created, I was so ignorant. I was staying in the country town, so I didn't know everybody in Atlanta was editing. So I thought movies were shot. So sometimes your ignorance can be your blessing in the future.
Right.
That's why it's the tree of knowledge. He say don't go get that apple, because if you got too much knowledge, I didn't have no knowledge. That's when the genius come in.
Right.
So I created that way because I had to keep people attention for 3 minutes, and I got him like, everybody editing? But by then I had my audience that got trained to watch it straight through.
Right.
So it works out because it was a new way, and your mind don't got to jump on my stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it was a new form, and it worked out great. It's working out, and I drop more content than anybody in the world, and I go viral more than anybody in the world. And that's what they don't know. Kountry Wayne has went viral more than anybody in the world, because I've been going viral every day for the last 9 years.
I mean, I watch it just for the sense. I love Ro.
Well, yeah.
Where's Ro?
Yeah, you was asking for Ro girl. She's in South Africa, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Wait.
Ro changed the game. When I brought Ro in, that was different. because it's like this beautiful lady with this gray hair.
Yeah.
She older, but good Lord have mercy. It made you realize how a black woman, that melanin what grandma taught you. That's what I'm saying. But listen, I'm Kountry Wayne here to let you know what grandma taught you. You seen roll, I'm like, wait a minute. If we just drank a little water.
Just drink a little water.
Drink a little
All
water.
thing we gotta do is drink water. I tell everybody, man, if black people just drink water, it gonna change 90% of our problems.
That's the key.
Yeah, because you gonna get man, when you don't drink water, you dehydrated without you knowing it.
Yeah.
So that's what alcohol is.
Yeah.
When you drink alcohol, you dehydrated, so you making bad decisions because your brain dehydrated.
That's right.
So imagine not drinking water all day. Man, every decision you make is iffy because it's a dehydrated.
Your decisions are dehydrated.
It don't last. Whatever you come up with a dehydrated mind, it never lasts because it's not water. It need the water to make it grow. So if you just drink water, that idea you come up with gonna help you in the future.
It's Wayneism.
Yeah.
It's Wayneism. Your ideas are dehydrated.
Dehydrated. It ain't gonna last. It's gonna fall off in the end.
The Honorable Wayne.
It's gonna work right now,
Yeah.
but it's gonna fall off in the end. It ain't got no water on it.
Hey, man, congratulations in advance, man,
Appreciate it,
for
man.
a successful tour. Always been a great fan. And, you know, next time, I don't know if Drip going to come and do a radio interview or something, man. You got to fold us in one of these skits, man. You say you've been knowing us for a minute, man.
I want y'all in.
Come on, bro.
Hey,
Do it.
hey, let's do it, man. Hey, I want y'all in, brother. Trust me, I appreciate you get in.
Yeah, put us in the storyline, man. I don't know. We
I'm gonna hold you to that, though.
no.
That's
We
it.
ain't
Done
put it-
deal.
Hey,
Done deal.
Done.
I'm gonna send Amber them up here. Hey, man. Hey, he told me he wanted to do that.
Let's go, man. And ideas are not dehydrated. I got my water right here.
I got
baby.
mine
Let's
right
go. Hey, Kountry Wayne for the win.
One time.
Appreciate you guys, man.